Okay, now that you see the eyes and the magnet is sewed on, and we're ready for the lining. Now make sure this is the top of the lining and that is the bottom of the lining. This is the top of the fish. This is the bottom of the fish. Now you're gonna know when you go to put this on that that lining is gonna be a little bit bigger. That's because we quilted the flex foam and it made it a little bit smaller. So I'm just gonna center it up here on the top. I need to make sure that my strap is down and out of the way so that I don't catch it. And I am going to sew from just below this piping.
Here, do that again.
Just below the piping. So that I know exactly where the piping is, I will take a pin and see how it jumps down? Mm-hmm. That is just below the piping. I'll do the same thing on this side. This is a little trick just below the piping. So there's my stitch line. Now very carefully you can pin this so that things don't move around on you. Or you can use your Wonder Clips. Yes. Oh, catch all layers. But you get the idea. And then you just take it to your sewing machine, change your foot. You'll never guess what I was sewing last. Come on, try. No, you're wrong. It was a magnet. Oh, never mind, you're right. Okay, here we go. Enough being silly, let's get to work. Nate laying out, I'm gonna put my needle down in that line. I'm coming in 1/4 of an inch. Takes a little bit there, so it's just going down right on that line. I'm gonna go forward about 3/4 stitches and back a couple of stitches. Now I'm going to keep stitching 1/4 of an inch with right sides together, nice and smooth, so you get a nice curve. And I'm going to sew all the way down, and I want to end, and I can walk my foot to it so that I end with my needle right in that line that I drew, and then back stitch. Some machines take an extra step before it goes back. So adjust that according to your machine. So if your machine takes an extra step, you want to stop 1 step before the line. Okay, now that that is done, you're going to flip it right sides out. You can trim the edge if you want. It's not necessary. And you're going to smooth this out, take it to your ironing board, press it. Now we're going to pretend I did that. Press, 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 press. And then we do the other side. So there's the top. I'm going to work on the back, and then I'll see you in a little bit.